Welcome to Futbol Miami TV. I am Uncle Ed. This is a Spanglish show, so if you guys want to speak in Spanish, si quieren hablar en español, pueden hacerlo también. Bienvenidos a Futbol Miami TV. Yo soy Ed Serrano, también conocido como Uncle Ed, su tío Ed. And here I am at the messiest talk on earth, Futbol Miami TV, the Futbol Miami Cafe right here. Waiting to get some coffee from Dona YussMessi. Dona YussMessi, un cafecito. So she's going to hook me up while I wait for her to hook me up. And I'm waiting also for Marquito, el oso donoso, to show up. And we're going to talk, guys. We're going to talk about, but right before you guys watch the game on Apple TV, nice seeing you, Sports Shorts. We're already waiting for people to show up. Broward Heron, what's up, Uncle Ed? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yes, I'm doing well. Atlanta hates us, guys. They hate us for a big reason. Apparently, the GOAT himself is not going to show up. I've got some pictures showing that he's not there. So, see, if you guys want to speak in English o español, podemos hacerlo. There's a lot of people from outside of the country that have been connecting lately. Hay muchas personas fuera del país que han estado conectándose, de Argentina en especial. Así que vamos a hablar en inglés o español. Ustedes me ponen sus mensajes. You guys can put whatever message you want while speaking whatever language you want me to. In whatever language that I can speak to you guys, I will try to do it. And yeah, guys, while I wait for more people to connect, I am going to let you guys know to please support our sponsor, Caneswear. Caneswear is in Davie, Florida. Go to their new store at 2655 South University Drive in Davie, Florida. And if you can't go to caneswear.com. You can get all your stuff via the website. That's what I do. Anything over $99, they will send to you for free. So do it, guys. Anything for Inter Miami, it's a lot cheaper than going to the stadium. I'm sure that the people at Inter Miami don't want me to saying that, but it's the truth. Caneswear is cheaper. So definitely go over there and get your stuff from Caneswear. And I also want to give a big shout out to Mia Rodrigues. She is the realtor, the GOAT of all realtors. You got to go and check her out. You can give her a call, or if you're out of the country, si están fuera del país, llámele a Mia Rodrigues. She will connect with you via WhatsApp. She speaks in Portuguese, English, and Spanish. So don't forget to give her some support. She's going to be on TV also, guys. So you get to check her out talking about, selling stuff in South Florida. She's the one, if you want to do investment in the United States, if you're from out of the country, go ahead and give her a call, guys. So that's the person to talk to. And as I said, guys, this is going to be one hell of a game. I can't wait, for the game to start. Everybody hates us, Broward Heron. It's the truth, man. Everybody hates us, especially because Messi's not going to be there. I'm going to try to save up, man. I got so much to talk about. How you doing, Mr. Pepe 150? ¿Cómo va, mi amigo? Like I said, English or Spanish, I can do either one. Waiting for Marquito, el oso del noso, to connect direct from Carolina Ale House. He's going to be there. He's probably already there, probably rushing if he's a little bit late. But we're going to connect live with him so you could check out, especially for the people that are from out of town, la gente que está fuera del país. You guys can see what pueden ver lo que es un watch party. You can see what a watch party is like over here in South Florida. All the people didn't get to fly. Most of the Southern Legion people I saw, and all the La Familia people, Vice City, etc. All those guys already flew out there, so they're having a good time. Saludos, pelón. I hope you're at Carolina Ale House. I hope to talk to you in a bit. Armando's one of the oldest guys. Well, I don't mean old as in real old or anything, but one of the guys I've been with the group the longest. He's been there since the very beginning, before we had a team. A lot of us have been there since then. So, saludos tu pelón. Hope to see you in a bit. I hope you're at the watch party. Rafael Hernandez, hola, ¿cómo estás? Saludos. English or Spanish, guys. Rafael Hernandez. Ahí está. He's headed down 441 in Wellington. Dale. Get there. And yeah, Broward Heron, yes, I want us to win so bad. Keep that winning streak going. That's what we need. That's what we want. We want our team to continue to be undefeated. Messi's not going to be there. We've got pictures I'm going to show you in a bit. Waiting for Marquito to show up. If he doesn't show up, I'm going to show you the pictures anyway. He did not fly. Inter Miami kept that quiet. They put up pictures of the other players, but they didn't put Messi in any of the pictures until this morning. There was a lot of talk from people saying that he didn't fly, especially from the Argentinian newspaper. He must have talked to somebody. If he says something to somebody, it's gonna go all over the place, and people are gonna find out about it. But yeah, it's somebody yet last night had started talking about it, and today we actually have the pictures of him, not being over there. He was actually over here in Weston. I think he was in at the stadium. I think one of his kids was playing against Weston FC, something like that. So he was there watching it, and there are pictures of him, doing his thing. So let me just go real quick to one of those pictures. Oh, that's not him. That's not the one, guys. This one right here. There you go. Technical difficulties, but everybody's waiting for Martinez to show up there. That's at the stadium. One of the guys, I'm sure the Atlanta United guys are not happy that they put that pink jersey up in. That's the Atlanta Stadium right there. Look at that. Yeah. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Mr. Pepe 150. We should feel okay since last game we were able to get the win. Yes, we did. One hell of a game. 4-0 here at Arch Stadium. That was wonderful. And hopefully that could keep going, man. But I don't know. We're going to be playing on that turf. And it's obvious. I mean, Messi said that he was okay playing in whatever surface. But I think he just said that just to, throw people off and make them believe that was true. But it is a risk, guys, to play on turf. The risk of you getting hurt are larger. I don't know if you guys have ever played on turf. I've played on turf before. You slide on that crap. It's like, if you play like on a rug or something, you're likely to get more hurt. There's been like studies that say no, that's not true. But no, yeah, it's true, man. I've seen the injuries you get, the scratches you get on that surface. Can affect your play. While on grass, you'll just slide and usually, get up and you're good. Usually you won't have any scrapes unless there was something on the surface or something, unless you hit yourself with one of the other players. But, it's always a difficult thing to play with on turf, and a lot of people don't like that. Sergio Riveros, how you doing? Yeah, I made he was, that's... It's true. Messi said in the press conference that he's played on turf before. He didn't say anything that he just said he wouldn't have a problem with it. They are saying that they don't want him to get hurt right now, so they're trying to keep him as fit as possible. Yeah, probably. He may have said it for the, Sergio Rivera is saying that he said it to sell tickets and he lied to everyone. I don't know. Maybe at the time he wanted to play. And then Inter Miami gave him the option. Hey, man, if you don't want to, chill out. One of the things that some people were saying also is like he stayed with Argentinian team in Bolivia. It was his kid's birthday. So he probably had to make up for it. And, the team decided, once again that, they don't want him to get hurt. We need him. We won a game without him. So I think the players are somewhat confident. We got a lot of players back. Hopefully they'll be in shape. I would imagine, I haven't seen the lineup yet. If you guys know the lineup, go ahead and put it on here because I don't have access to my phone right now. But I'd like to see what the lineup looks like if Inter Miami is going to go with Martinez in the beginning. I would imagine so. Maybe a psychological hit for Atlanta. Will he score in his old turf, in his old home? And will he celebrate? That's one of the things that a lot of people were heard about. Last time they played, he scored a goal, and people were kind of angry at him because he celebrated. If you're a player, you want to celebrate every goal. And I see some people can hold back. That's my old team. You have respect for them, and you want to be respectful towards them. But at the same time, man, you got to move on. You got to move on, and I want to see what the reaction is towards him. If people are going to boo him while he's playing, that's going to be interesting. I want to see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know what the lineup is yet, guys. So if you know, Big Vinny, how you doing, Big Vinny? He's saying that no Jordi Alba. I don't know. I have not seen the lineup yet. If you guys have it, I told Marco to check it before he connected, so he could at least tell me who's in the lineup. If you guys have it, put it in the chat so we can discuss a little bit. I do have the old lineup on here, but I don't think that's what they're gonna go with. So shout out to One World One Goal. She's always supporting us. I saw there was some poll. I forgot somebody who the guy was. I think it's from the Athletic or something. Was putting something up about the best podcast or most followed podcast, MLS podcast. We're one of the oldest, so if you guys can support, we appreciate it. That's why they call us the OGs of South Florida, at least, because we've been around for, I think our podcast is probably the oldest one in South Florida, if not one of the oldest. But yeah, we predate the actual team. We used to support the Fort Lauderdale Strikers, so we've been around since then. So this is an old show. I think like 10 years or something. I haven't done the thing. I haven't actually counted how old we are. So yeah, and Messi is not playing, Mr. Krabs. Sorry if you're one of the guys that want to support or go to the game. I know 72,000 people went to the game thinking that Messi was going to be there. I did not check, but I'm sure the prices went down as soon as they knew that Inter wasn't going to have Messi as a starter. Their prices were way up there. I remember Peter looked it up. He did a podcast with the Atlanta United with Fan TV, I think it was, and he looked it up. And sure enough, the prices were like over $1,000 and stuff like that. But I'm sure last night when they found out that Messi wasn't going to be there, that price went down. So we'll see what happens. Hey, saludos Martín, Filipo. Messi tiene el aductor cargado. No sé, según sabemos nosotros. By the way, we're going to be speaking in English and Spanish. Whatever you guys put up, I'll be talking about it, in that language. No sabemos realmente, el equipo no ha dicho nada si está lesionado, pero según yo sé, él está en buena forma. Es más, en este ratito les voy a enseñar les voy a enseñar las fotos donde él aparece. Ahí está Messi. Este es Messi ahí, el segundo de la izquierda. Está en un partido en el estadio del Inter Miami, en el estadio de atrás, donde juegan los muchachos. Creo que estaba la academia jugando contra Western FC. Entonces él estaba presente mirando esa práctica o ese partido, apoyando a sus hijos. Como sabemos, él estaba, ¿cómo se llama? Con Argentina en el partido de la eliminatoria en Bolivia y perdió. No estuvo ahí para el partido para el cumpleaños de su hijo, Mateo creo que fue. Así que we'll see. One World One Go is saying once that American football player blew out his Achilles, that probably made Beckham say he doesn't want to play. Well, she's talking about the turf, I think. Pero bueno, yeah, like I said, there's Messi. He's at one of his kids' practices against the Academy versus Western FC, I believe. So he was there supporting. From what I understand, he isn't hurt. He just didn't go to the game. There he is. Ahí está Messi. Messi's right there chilling with one of his kids. So, he looks like he's going to be a coach with his mate in hand, which, by the way, Dona YussMessi. YussMessi is the lady here. Any similarities to Messi is purely coincidental. But yeah, YussMessi, she's the one that's hooking me up with the coffee. Gracias, Dona YussMessi. And she even brought it in this little thing right here. There you go. Inter Miami. Cafecito caliente. Ahí vamos. Salud. So Messi has his mate. I've got my cafecito aquí in Futbol Miami Cafe. And I'm still waiting for Marquito, El Oso Donoso, to connect. He is live from Carolina Ale House, where we will be talking about the game. You guys will get to see in person what it looks like to have be at a watch party. So one go Argentine soccer dad with mate, dude. That's like Marco El Oso knows how to do mate. So one of these days we're gonna do. I'm gonna go over to his place. He's gonna make and Peter too. Which, by the way, Peter had family stuff to do, so he wasn't able to do anything right now. He had to be with family, so we turn ourselves. It's hopefully he'll have a chance to at least watch the game on his phone. So shout out to Peter Brown, downtown Peter Brown. And yeah, we're gonna one world, one go talking there. I see Campapi on the right there. Yeah, we're getting to that picture right now. Campapi has signed. As a matter of fact, that's it for Messi. Thank you, Mr. Messi. There we go. And I'm going to bring my picture down. Campapi, estoy muy contento de haber renovado mi contrato por 4 años más con el equipo que desde el primer día me hizo sentir en casa. Estoy feliz, motivado, ilusionado por todo lo que se viene para la institución. So yeah, look, this is, I just wanted to bring this. Mike V is saying, I think we got Marquito on right now. He's going to join us in a bit. But yeah, he's saying that his career ended thanks to turf. Stupid turf. I'm telling you. Okay, we've got Marco. He's driving to the watch party right now. Let me connect him real quick. Give me a sec, Marquito. He's driving. Remember to fix that. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Uncle.
Fix that. Hold on, I'm fixing your camera, and there he is, Marquito. Yeah, he's on his way. I thought you were there already.
I'm on the way. It's just raining really bad, so I was like, maybe I jump in a little bit and talk to you for a little bit before, you end up the show.
Yeah. Well, no, I was actually talking about. I'm gonna move you over here for a little bit so we can see. We were talking about Campapi signing.
Oh, you saw the extension?
Yeah, he extended to 2027 with an option to 2028. What are your thoughts, Marquito, on that? What does that mean for Inter Miami that this player who's 23, I think he just turned 23 years old, what's this for his future? What's happening here?
I mean, you and I have been talking about this a lot. I think they listen to you, like I say. Yeah, it's the best. I mean, he's a number 9. He's a forward. He's a central forward. So obviously he's scoring. He's doing his job. No matter what, he's doing his job. So he's young, and like I said, the potential of a central forward comes in like when he's around 28, 29 years old. You still have 5 more years to exploit him until you sell him. But I really think that he's going to be he's going to be one of our most scorer in the team.
Yeah.
Coming next season. And I think for 2025 we might not have it anymore. The plan of Inter Miami is to get some money too. It's not only about buying players or bringing the Avengers. It's also about selling their own players. From you have Campana showing up. You have Premaski coming up. You have a lot of good players that are showing up, like the youngers that are trying to develop and get to a point that they might be exported. And mostly to Europe.
Yeah. I think
This was a smart move.
That's probably one of the reasons why they signed him, because he was probably people were starting to ask about him or something, and so Inter Miami said, okay, well, maybe they offered the money for him, and they decided, well, you know what, with Messi, playing with him, there's potential for more money. Messi's
I
gonna
mean, we
make a
said
money.
it, Uncle. You said it, so we talked about this before. So maybe they're listening to us.
Well, maybe that's the least they could do. Listen to us. But yeah, Marco. It's I'm pretty pumped up because that means what I want to ask you. What does that mean? Even though they don't really play the same position for Martinez, I mean, what does that mean? He's going to be on the bench now?
I mean, if you extend his contract and he's doing his job because he's scoring, I think that's an obvious next step, where Martino might. This is not something that just Chris Henderson came up with, I'm almost sure that they sat on the board and they asked Martino, hey, what do you think about Campana? And for sure, he gave the thumbs up, and that's when
Tony
this guy came. And
Tony Fiddler is agreeing with you. Martinez on the bench. He's saying.
yeah, that's for sure, man. I mean, Martinez, like we said in the last show, he's not the same position as Campana. They make him play there, but he's never been a nine. He's more like a Messi type of position, So we
Right.
already have Messi there. And then if you talk about the side wings and all that, you have Taylor, you have Stefanelli, you have my mind is not good right now. Maybe Robinson and some other players are also competing with him for that position that are younger than him. So I don't think there's a real number 9 in our team again, and Campana's the only one that fits that position. I mean, Martinez is going to be helping out games here and there, but he's not a real 9. He's not a real center forward.
Yeah. I was just talking to people about Dona YussMessi just passed me a coffee. She's sad that you're not here, Marco. So,
Say hi to Miss Messi.
Dona
She's the
YussMessi,
best
any
with the Pacific.
similarities to Messi is purely coincidental.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's you guys will eventually get to meet her. But she's working back there right now, serving hot coffee to everybody.
really good
But
collage. Really good collage.
yeah. Well, she gave me a different cafe over here, but next time we're gonna have the colada, and I'll pass you some. So
Yeah, a little shot.
yeah, we need to get those
So
shots.
what?
So another thing that I was talking about, Marco, was before you showed up was the fact that Messi is not going to play, and one of the thumbnail that I put up was basically how much they're gonna hate us right now in Atlanta because they hate us and they might love us because he's not playing, but what are your thoughts? Messi's not even there.
I mean, I think it's the most reasonable thing to do. Like I told you, he's been like overworked. I know he wants to play every game. It's Messi. He's an Avenger. But I mean, better to save him for the game against Orlando. If I was in the position of a coach, I wouldn't play him neither on that game. Maybe a couple minutes, like 20 minutes or a second half against Orlando, and then try to save him for the final. I mean, I always say my major objective as a fan is to get that cup more than the MLS. If we can make it on the MLS, I'll be happy. But I'm not feeling sad if we're out of it neither. I
Right.
prefer the cup. So Messi is our main star. Messi is the one that takes the team to a different level. I will save him for the better game. The Atlanta game, yeah, it's a hard game, but I think we have enough tools to try to beat that team. Right now, how everyone is playing, there's a lot of dynamics, and I think we're good. We're good. I mean, we just proved it last game with Kansas. We have a team.
Want to give a shout out to Yancy, my guy from Papua New Guinea, for connecting directly with us right now. He's pretty far. It must be like early in the morning or something over there, I would
For
imagine.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, but we
Something
appreciate.
I also think about Messi is that I do think he's a little. I don't think he's injured, but I have the feeling that he's a little touched. So they try to save him. They try to save him because they're not gonna say it to the public because it's not good. It will not be a good news or something. Seeing people might get fans might get a little discouraged to
Right.
go to the games or whatever. But I mean, I think I think he's probably recovering from something. Maybe not injured like in a bad way, but a little touch for the overplaying. And against Ecuador there was a little rough games here and there. So yeah, I do think they're taking care of him. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think we have enough team to make a difference. Hopefully, at least to get a tie. I think we need any point is important right now because we're 6 points from making that playoff spot. Very important for us to
Yeah,
get to make those points. Campapi
I
next
mean,
year is going to be the Pichichi of MLS,
yeah,
according to
I
Mike
mean,
V.
I agree with him. I agree with him. Next year he'll get into that. Now, what I do see, like you said, we have a team. I mean, we have Kremaski back. We have Busquets. We have Stefanelli did a great job against Kansas. We have Campana. We have Farias. We have a good team to fight this Atlanta team. You know what I mean? Defense, there's a little slacking, but I think again, having all these players back might give more dynamics on forward, where you will not have a Busquets trying to do too much up front and maybe helping on the back and getting corrective on the backside of the game of the team. It's
Yeah,
an away game, so I don't see them playing too offensive this game. I don't think they're going to play too offensive. So I guess the defense is going to be more closed, so that will help control more of the ball and maybe by counter attacks get something out of it.
let's hope that it works out like you're saying, Marco. Ecuador's Caicedo roughed him up. Machete puro, says Mike V.
Yeah, I did watch that game. Grueso also kind of hit him a little hard a couple times. But again, I think he's not injured, but he might be a little touched.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. How tough, how much tougher the teams in South America are with Messi. If you've seen, I don't know if you've seen some of these MLS players. It's like they're awestruck, but when it comes to South America, they're not awestruck. They want the points. They want to go to the World Cup.
I mean, it's a the World Cup qualifiers. So yeah, everybody wants to fight. It doesn't care if it's Messi or it's Neymar, if it's Moises. Everybody's gonna fight everybody. Even the player that you don't know is gonna come in like in Ecuador, Kendry Páez. Nobody knew him, and he did a great job. Like everyone wants that piece to the World Cup. So yeah, for sure you'll see that. Nobody cares who's on the other side. Compared to the MLS. Correct. Agree with you on that.
That's true. And let me just put up this picture real quick so people know. We will be going to Apple. Everybody's got to watch it on Apple TV. It starts at 5 p.m. We're just about a little under 30 minutes from the game start. Of course, does the game exactly start at 5 p.m. or?
I mean, everywhere shows at 5, but I think usually it's 30 minutes later than what it's announced.
Like 5:30 or something like that. Yeah, I would imagine so. So you guys still have time, and Marco has time to show up to, of course, Latin
Yeah, it's
time.
raining really crazy here, man.
Marco is, needs to show up to Carolina L House. He's on his way right now. So hopefully he'll give us a little shot of what it looks like inside. Hopefully there'll be a
Trying
lot
to
of
get
people.
there. Trying to get there. The problem is the storm. It's really bad. It's raining like heavy storm, man.
How far are you from there?
Miami weather, you have to love it. It was really hot and sunny, and then out of nowhere, brah.
That's how it is in South Florida. For you guys that are not from here, you got to you got to visit South Florida. It rains a lot, and it'll rain for a little bit here, and then the sun will come out, and and you can come and watch Messi. So that's one of the
Yeah.
things. It's funny. I got a little argument with somebody on Twitter or X now. And
Yeah.
they were talking about how Saudi Arabia has all these players now, but I'm like, yeah, but they don't have the best player in the world. We got Messi, so
I mean, the most viewed streaming is in the U.S. and the MLS, so that says a lot. I mean, you
yeah,
don't see the records of streaming has been higher here than Saudi Arabia. I read that somewhere. I forgot, but I have to look for the sources again. Hey,
right,
I think I have the lineups. Let me see something quick, man.
yeah. That's what I wanted to see. While you're
Let
doing
me see.
that,
I think I got the lineups. Yes, I got the lineup. So
oh,
we're gonna have Calendar, Aviles, Denley, Kamal Miller, Noah Allen. Oh, that's a surprise.
wow,
Noah Allen is going as a first in the first to start the game as a starter.
okay,
That's a surprise. I like that. I like that. You got Busquets, Dixon Arroyo, Kremaski, and then on front, Farias, Taylor, and Campana. I
wow.
like that team. I like that team, man.
Well, I'm surprised that they didn't line Martinez, but it makes sense. I mean, he just came off of a game in South America. But Taylor did. He just came off of game also, so it,
Yeah, I guess it's the structure that he wants to play. I mean, I did like what Stefanelli did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I liked a lot what Stefanelli did, but I guess what's it called? Tata wants probably something else that he has with Taylor.
right.
Because again, this is an away game, so I think they're going to be more tight on the back. I also think now that we're talking a little bit, the surprise of Noah Allen might be because he wants to play a little more defense, because Jordi Alba goes more offense, and he might be structuring in a tactic way to have Noah Allen as a starter.
I'm
I do like. Sorry.
And no, I was saying, yeah, I like Taylor. I like Campapi up there. I like Farias. Man, it looks good. Uh, what's the structure? I didn't pay attention too much. Are we playing with a line of five or?
We're playing the line of four.
Gotcha.
We got Jenly. We're going more defensive. We're playing Jenlin, El Toto Avilés,
Right.
Miller, and Noah Allen. If you remember, Noah Allen has been coming in to play defense a lot the last couple of games. Like in the second half, he jumps in and they make a line of three with him being a left defender.
Right.
So I guess, like I said, I guess Tata likes a lot the way he defends. Maybe on the left side,
Yeah.
he doesn't run too much to offense. So that's why he sits down Jordi Alba to try to make a little more defense on the team. And
And
then maybe surprise him later on the second half when they're a little more tired.
yeah, and Robert Harrington is saying, yeah, Alba seemed a little off. Maybe he's also tired, guys. So this might be an opportunity. I think he's probably feeling them out to see, what they look like, what they're going to propose, so that later maybe they do bring Alba in, to make a difference. But
But
interesting.
remember, it's an away game deal. So in a way, it's also understandable if he plays another player that's a little more defender than, or has a little more skills on defense than what Jordi has. I mean, Jordi plays on the left field, on the left wing field, but he's a little more offense. He likes to run a lot to the front more than stay on the back and control.
Right.
Compared to Noah, that Noah likes, not doesn't like. Noah has this. He has been doing this for a little bit already. With the line of three, he's been defending. So I guess he's Tata seeing that on him, and then probably needs a little more of that. To stay on the back and try to control on the back.
And Mike V is saying the obvious that the Atlanta turf is bad. And it's like playing in the Versailles carpet. You've been in Versailles on Calle Ocho. And if you guys haven't from out of town, you got to go to Versailles. It's one of the places to go. They have a ventanita like the one behind me. So we
Juice Messi,
can.
Mrs. Juice Messi works there, right? I mean,
Doña
sometimes. Right?
YussMessi works there. Yeah, she works part time with us. Till everything starts going. But Doña YussMessi, azuquita. So I need some more sugar. It's not it's not sweet enough. So we got to see. But yeah, man.
What is your score, Theo? What's your score today?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that too. Marco, I'm thinking this is gonna be another one of those another high scoring games. I am thinking we could pull it off. I'm always thinking we could pull it off. Yeah, right now, look, One World One Go is saying that at 5:09 is when we should be starting. We still got some time. Hopefully, El Oso will show up to the watch party so you guys could see it a little bit um, before we start the game, because I would want you guys to see that experience, to experience, what it looks like at a watch party over here in South Florida. So when you guys come down and you miss the game, where Inter Miami is playing, well, you guys will be able to go to the watch party with us. And okay, so did I say already that my score is 3-2? Inter Miami wins. A Campapi hat trick.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, I think I agree with you on this one. I might match your score. I mean, I think also a 3-2 might work. I do see Atlanta getting to us. Our defense is not the best. Miller has been doing better, but we still have a lot of slacks in there.
Yeah.
They play good on the air, so I think they're gonna score with it to us for sure, at least once. But we have a good offense, So I am seeing us scoring a lot too. So yeah, 3-2 is the same for me. I don't know if Campana will be a hat trick, but that would be amazing if he gets that, man.
Well, I'm just saying, because I'm a homeboy. He's from Ecuador. I'm from Ecuador. So
After after he signs and he gets a hat trick is like, the whole combo, like
that would
what
be.
else can you ask for?
Right now, I had to put up Big Vinny. He says 3-1 Miami. I'm kind of disappointed with Richard Greenberg. He said he put a big bet on Atlanta right now. He's probably in Vegas. He's a Toronto fan, but he's betting against us. Richard, come on, man.
Oh, not everybody loves us, so it's
No,
part
no.
of life.
Man, Richard's been supporting us from up there in the cold Canada and up in America's hat, Canada and Toronto. So and we get to play Toronto pretty soon. So that's a very important game for us. We need to get those points.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, we can't lose it. If we think about playoffs, I mean, we can probably win here. Hopefully, if not at least a tie, but we can't lose at home at all. Not even 1 point.
yeah. And, one word, one goal is saying Kaylin Kyle only had 30 to 45 days suspension. Hope she comes back, but that you can't jump on conclusions. She was incorrect. I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know if you heard of Kaylin Kyle. They suspended her because she said something about Bruce Arena. I guess it wasn't. It was probably something that wasn't supposed to be talked about. I don't know if you heard Marco.
No,
Bruce
I'm,
Arena.
I'm laughing.
He's the coach of
Yeah,
New England. Was the coach of New England. He ended up quitting. So I like moving on. I like Mike V. He's saying 7-2. Hat trick on Papi, Brace Farias, one for Taylor, and one penalty for Martinez.
man, Mike, you are really positive into it. He is
And
high
look at that
scorer.
on the second half, and then Toto does an auto goal. So it's all our goals, all 8 goals are basically us.
Let's give Toto a little break. He's young. He's really young. So I really like the kid. The kid is, he's been having some games that he's doing good, but some others he's been slacking. So I think it's a matter of time, until we see El Toto maybe becoming a better defender. I do see the potential there. He's tall. He's fast. So if Miller keeps doing what he's been doing lately, and maybe next year we have a good defense with Miller and Toto waking up and doing a better job. But he's still young, so I think we can give him a chance. At least right now he's trying to gain experience in the MLS, trying to become part of the team, trying to understand what Tata wants. So I mean, I do see a future. Hopefully he gets there soon.
Yeah, yeah, and all these guys are young and stuff, and talking about the contract that Campana got that ensures. I don't know if you saw Marco, but it ensures. Apparently, he's being paid still as a DP, but he's not. There's how weird
Right.
the rules are for MLS. So he's
Yeah.
being paid that much. So according to the rules, he's getting paid as a DP next year, starting next year, and because of that, they keep their three under 23 players. It's a mess,
Yeah.
but the good thing
I know
is,
it's kind of confusing. The whole ruling is kind of confusing. I mean,
yeah. So they're saying, oh yeah,
I
31
wonder. I wonder if
to the game.
I
Dime.
wonder if they have a way of explaining why they have all these rules. I mean, is it to promote more the youth and not get too much
I,
stars in the league? Is it?
I think that's what it is. They're trying to make sure that they get all the youth. But in this sense, we were able to get all these international youth. But thankfully, we also have a whole bunch of academy youth. So this team has a great future. I mean,
Yeah.
Messi's going to be here for another 2.5 years, maybe 3. Hopefully 3 because we need him to be there for the stadium. He's probably going to be one of the owners. In some faction, he'll be involved with the team because that's part of his contract. So I think we're looking good, man.
Yeah. A bright future coming up for Inter Miami in all his ways. Not only on the game, but also on the administrative part of it.
Right.
I do agree with you. I mean, we do need Messi to be on the stadium at least for the first season that we play there. After that, it's okay. I mean, I guess he will retire sometime after the World Cup or maybe in the World Cup.
If you
Um,
guys are from out of town or are from town and want to see how the construction's going, we have videos of that. So be sure to check them out. I went out there with Peter Brown like a week ago, and so we see there's some they started doing something. I drove by there this yesterday, and I haven't seen much movement. There's a couple of trucks over there, but not enough to make a difference and make another video. So I'm going to wait another week before we do another video.
so
Yancey
some
Paz is
things.
saying he hopes that Miami will defend well and we can at least get a draw. That would be a bonus, yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
totally agree.
so also, are you there yet, man? You've been. It seems like
I'm
you've.
trying to get here, man. Yeah, it's been raining. Like I said, it was a storm,
Mm-hmm.
and that didn't help us too much. But I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm
Oh
almost.
man, yeah. Because
Let me see.
I want the folks to check out a little bit. I'm gonna try to stay on a little bit so we can at least watch Marco
If you
walk
want,
in.
take me out. Give me a few minutes, and I'll get back in.
Sounds good. He's gonna connect again. I'm gonna take Marco off for a little bit, and let's see if he comes back in a bit. Yeah, there you go. He muted himself, so we can talk a little bit more. Um, I was talking about the construction. One will go was talking about that. Our construction video. I think we were the first ones to start doing the construction videos for the current stadium for Inter Miami. They had like an excavator and a little road going. That's what Mike V is saying. Yes, that's what we had for a little bit. Um, so yeah, the good thing is I could see what Marco is doing and he could hear me. So you just go like this when you're ready, and try to get that Wi-Fi so that it could be a nice clear. Because once he goes inside the ale house, it's gonna be nuts. So it might be a little bit of a little hectic in there, but it should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun for you guys to check that out. So, yeah. Also, was driving from Weston. Looked like from Florida City. It did take him forever. He's not known for being, a fast driver. So we'll see about that. I see that he's already inside. Try to get that Wi-Fi, man, because it's getting very blurry over there. There you go. So he's showing people that we're here. But yeah, guys. You guys let me know. We are minutes away from the start of the game. I'm gonna try to give you guys that feeling, that away feeling that Marco is gonna give you guys. He's already inside. It looks pretty hectic. Most of this is what we're gonna show you is the Southern Legion watch party. Um, so you guys can check it out. Let's see if he gives me the thumbs up when he's ready, so that we can check him out and you guys can check out that ambiance. You can see what it looks like inside the stadium. Okay, he's ready. Let me just do the little. I'm gonna put him in the main camera. There he is. There he is. There you
Estamos
go. There's
aquí,
one
ya
of the
estamos.
guys.
La gente de Southern Legion.
I see most of the guys are at the stadium, I think.
Todo el mundo listándose.
A lot of
Empezar
people
pronto con
flew to the
50.000 pantallas
stadium.
para que venga todo el mundo acá a ver el partido que vamos a ganar. Mira ahí la bulla, la gente, la bulla. Esta es la fiesta que se vive antes de un partido entre Miami.
This is what it looks like. Look, they got the drums going, and they got a thing going. Oh, he's off for now. Let me put me back on real quick. He got disconnected, but just a little bit of the ambiance. We're gonna try to reconnect with him in a bit. If not, we'll see. Mike V is talking about how lazy also is. I like the lineup. One where one goes saying Farias, Campapi, Taylor, Benja, Busquets, Arroyo, Noah Miller, Aviles, and Yedlin. And of course the calendar in the back. Eric Thomas, let's go Legion. Eric, how you doing, buddy? Looking forward to you coming down. Eric's coming down from Jersey, meeting up with us for that final of the Open Cup. That's going to be a lot of fun. One World One Go is talking. We got to do a Fritz and Franz party in the Hood in the Gables area. Hey, that might be something. You know, you talk to the Legion people and see if they move it down there. They've been through. They go to a whole bunch of different places. They spread the love so that everybody could go and support Inter Miami. It's a lot of fun. Saludos, futboleros. Ricky Ricardo, my friend. How are you? I expected you a little bit earlier. I miss you, bud. Ricky Ricardo was with our show before. He moved to Charlotte. He goes to Charlotte games now, but he says he still bleeds pink. It's the least he could do. So hopefully I'll get to have him on the show when the Charlotte game. There's some Charlotte games coming up. So you need to study up on your Charlotte players and stuff, Ricky, so that we can do a show and talk about that other team that hopefully you won't join. But we'll see. And again, shout out One World One Go saying Ricky. So yeah, what do you guys think? Anybody else want to do a prediction of the game? I had already come out and said 3-2. Maybe Ricky could do his prediction. So far, we've only had one person say that they were that they thought Atlanta would win. Yeah, you know, that's true, Mike V. You're in the Pinecrest area. I'm actually close to you. I'm in Kendall myself, and we haven't had a watch party down here. We're going to make that happen. If anything, just going to be you and me, Mike V, down here. So T-minus 11 days and wake up, says Eric Thomas, for that final that we're going to go to. He's also giving a shout out to Ricky. Yeah, I forgot where. And I forgot. Yeah, we did one. Maybe we'll go to the ale house or something down here in Kendall. There is a Benedict Arnold, Richard Greenberg saying 3-1 Atlanta. Ooh, you hate us, man. Good old Richard saying 3-1 Atlanta. He's the only one who's been so far against Inter Miami. And I'll definitely let you guys know, Mike V, so we can meet up, bro. For sure. Oh, man, another one that's being a little Debbie Downer. Eric Thomas saying 2-2, but hey, I'll take the 2-2. 1 point is better than nothing. Fry is their goalie, maybe, One World is saying. Oh, I like that. Mike V saying I should block. Which one should I block, Eric Thomas or Richard Greenberg? Ed Bartra is saying I'm going 1-2. Miami readjusting my 1-3 Miami prediction since Messi is not expected to play. So okay, he's still for Inter Miami. I like that. We got to be positive. One World One Go is saying because of the turf, it bounces funny 2-1 or 2-2. Let's go with that 2-1. Ricky Ricardo is saying Miami 2, Atlanta 0. I like that. Positive. I don't get what Mike V is saying, but Alverde, what's that mean? Brad Guzman on wearing a lovely biz suit, the Beckham effect. I guess she's watching Apple TV right now. Now you guys should do that in a bit. Waiting around just for a few minutes to see if Marquito was able to connect a little bit better. If not, at least you guys got a little taste of it. I do plan on going to a watch party soon and maybe start the video from there if I don't go to the games. My plan was to go to the games to as many games as possible. But with the prices going up, um, you know, that's been an issue for me. I mean, I can get the plane ticket and all that, but to get the tickets is kind of difficult. And I'm gonna hopefully talk to the team. Maybe they can help me out. I'll pay for the tickets. Maybe with the supporters. I don't know. Since I haven't paid for my membership dues, they haven't. Even though I'm a founder of Legion, they don't give me any love. So we'll see what happens with the supporters. And I don't sit with them anymore because I like watching the games. The videos that we do are a little bit better from where we are sitting. I do go to some of the games. They have given me tickets, so just so you guys know, so they don't start complaining. Hey man, we're getting you tickets before. They have, and they've been awesome, especially because I have a big family. So sometimes my kids want to go, my grandkids want to go, so they've been hooking us up. But it's more difficult now because of Messi, the Messi effect. We'll see how that goes. Might be still talking about pub partners for Inter Miami. And yeah, One World One Go is talking about she's talking about the people on in the Apple TV. So yeah, I don't think Marco's gonna connect again. So you got at least a little bit of a taste of how it looked like. I will try to do it a little bit better later. Oliver M. Is there Argentinian star player in the lineup? Yes, he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Does anybody could put up the lineup for Atlanta United before we go? Big Vinny is saying Oliver, Messi, and Alba are out. So we're also resting Alba. Alba runs a lot, guys. So he'll probably come in the second half. Shout out to Busquets because he's been in every game and he's been a real trooper. And One World One Go is saying she forgets the guy's name, but he is on there. I forgot his name too. So I'm only concentrated on Inter Miami right now. So it's, there's only so much we can cover. And there's people, I don't know how people who cover every team, because there's people that cover the whole league. That's a lot to cover, man. Especially, if you're not being paid for it. We do this out of love, because we love Inter Miami. We loved Inter Miami before Inter Miami even had a heartbeat. That's how much love we have for this team. But yeah, this is I think we're gonna get ready to go now, guys. Appreciate you guys getting on our preview. We're trying to do these previews for even the live games that we go to. We're gonna have a live video on Wednesday. We'll have our vlog on the following day, or if Peter does it that same day, probably, because he's quick. He's quick on that. Well, of course, we have our show tomorrow, Sunday at 7 p.m. live with Peter Brown. We'll be talking about the results of this game, win or lose. Join us live 7 p.m. for another FMTV Weekly. And on Monday, I will be with El Oso Donoso doing it in Spanish, talking about the results as well. And like I said, Wednesday that's coming up, we're going to have a live video from the stadium. And then we're also going to have the vlog, which will probably be on Thursday. And we'll do it all again for the weekend. So be prepared to watch a lot of... Man, you guys are making us do a lot of videos lately. And plus, I haven't even talked about the construction videos. That's how many videos... That's just too much, man. We're being overworked by you guys. So, guys... Be sure to press that you like our videos, share them, and subscribe. That helps us. Helps us. Pay the bills. Get better equipment. All the cameras we got, the microphones we're using, and when we go in and interview all the players, we're gonna try to get more. Not the players, the fans. Eventually, when the season's off, we're gonna get, which is what we usually do. We'll when the season's over, we interview players, we interview celebrities, we interview coaches. So, if you guys haven't seen our previous stuff, go ahead and check them out. We've interviewed just about every mama, English and Spanish, famous people, not so famous people. We've, you name it, we've done it. We've had what, Eric Ronaldo. We've had, so many players I can't even remember at this point. But yeah, do also check us out. En español, muy bueno, lunes. Yeah, that Spanish show, sometimes we're a little bit late. So, it's supposed to be at 9 p.m. ish, 9:30 ish. Sometimes we go to 10. I think the last one was at 11. Sorry, guys. And that's why we had like really low numbers. But it's en español. Para todos los que hablan español, toda la gente en Argentina, everybody that's out there, just want to say thanks one more time. Gracias a todos por vernos. Vamos Inter Miami. Vamos a ganar. Todos a apoyar. Y nos vamos a ver en la próxima. No se olviden, mañana, tomorrow, we have our show at 7 p.m. live. So, see you guys. Nos vemos. Vamos Inter Miami.